I'm Kelly from Just a Taste, and when it comes to recreating takeout dishes at home, it doesn't get much better than beef and broccoli, especially this easy 15-minute recipe. This recipe has quickly become one of the most popular over the past decade on Just a Taste. It's fast, it's fresh, and it's totally family friendly. So I'm going to start off by adding my cornstarch mixture, which is just cornstarch and water, to some flank steak that I've thinly sliced. And what this cornstarch does is it helps to coat the beef and thicken the sauce once we get it in the hot sauté pan. We are gonna set this beef aside because that's already half the recipe right there. And now we're gonna make our sauce. It starts with a base of low sodium soy sauce. To that, I'm gonna add another tablespoon of cornstarch, fresh garlic and ginger, and then some brown sugar, which helps to give a little bit of sweetness. So we'll give this a quick whisk. And what I love about these takeout, fake-out recipes is you know exactly what's going into it. It's just a few simple ingredients and you don't have to do any guessing on the amount of oil or other ingredients. We have our marinated beef, and then I have some broccoli which I've blanched in hot water just for about 15 seconds so it's nice and green, some thinly sliced onion, and then our prepared sauce. So I'm gonna start by adding a little bit of vegetable oil to a hot pan. You could use a wok, but a non-stick skillet like this works just as great. And then to that oil, I'm gonna add our beef. And then we're gonna cook the meat just until it's cooked through. You want it about medium rare because it is gonna go back into the pan. Because I sliced the steak so thinly, it's gonna cook really quickly. Meat is looking good, so I'm gonna go ahead and transfer this with a slotted spoon to a plate. We're gonna set this aside, and you wanna leave any juices in the pan because we're gonna cook both the broccoli and the onions in all that great flavor. So I'm gonna add the remaining tablespoon of oil to the pan. And then in goes our broccoli and those thinly sliced white onions. And I'm just gonna cook these until the onions are translucent. Return the steak and any juices that have collected on the plate back into the pan. Give this a quick stir. And then we are gonna add our prepared sauce. And cook this just until the sauce has thickened slightly. That cornstarch is helping to thicken our sauce. We're getting that nice syrupy gravy, which is so traditional for beef and broccoli. You've gotta have it. We don't want any sort of thin sauce here. So I'm just gonna keep cooking this until it's a little bit thicker. And then every time I do kind of take out, fake out at home, I like to serve it family style. So we're just gonna dump this all into a big bowl, and then it's time to dig in. This fast, fresh, and family-friendly recipe was made even easier because I got all of the meat delivered straight from ButcherBox. For the full recipe, check out justataste.com.